AC, asante sana for making time, and Kipruto Arap Kirwa, former Agriculture Minister, thank you very much for making time. So, Prof, I'll start with you. There is a growing perception that this is the most arrogant government administration by Kenyans. Is this true?
That's not true. Probably you believe it yourself. Because if you are made up of, if you wake up every morning and everything you say about government is negative, you only see the negative side and you say, okay, you hold on some wave of some small mistake, some small hitch, and you say, this is not correct. You will always see this disharmony. Even in a family, there could be some people talking at crossroads, they don't agree.
Yeah.
In government also, there are certain people who have positions, but when it comes to the general position of administration and serving the people, we speak with one voice.
So how am I the one saying this, Prof, when the Deputy President himself regarding Gachagua said this is akin to talking down on Kenyans?
No,
how is that?
No, the Deputy President is addressing a specific situation. And even the situation that the Deputy President is talking about is not a general ailment for, across government. All of us, including myself, the President calls us several times to tell us many things where we have not done the right thing. He talks to us. The Deputy President does the same. In cases like PSS, even cabinet secretaries call on us, they talk to us, many things that the public doesn't come to hear about it. So the Deputy President is talking about a specific case, but that does not mean that the government is speaking at growth.
So when Moses Kuria asks Kenyans to dig their own well, is that an arrogant statement?
I mean, Trevor, and this is the point I'm telling you, and I have some advisory even to the media house. Don't always talk about negative things. You look at Moses Kuria, and when he says something, you say the government. He's a cabinet secretary, and he's an adult. If Moses Kuria today made a statement that you think needs an explanation, you don't call a government PS or a government minister and ask him to explain what Moses Kuria is. If you are a well-trained journalist, you must call Moses Kuria and ask, what did you mean by ABCD? But to make a generalization and hide away from Moses Kuria, he hasn't given you audience. If he hasn't, you ask why. But if he gives you an audience, if Kisiangani today spoke about something that is a bit offensive to the public, you call Kisiangani and ask Kisiangani, what is it that you said and what you meant? But this generalization, because Moses Kuria has made a statement, and then you say this government is collapsing and it's generalizing, you start shouting about fires which are not there. It's not fair.
But Kisiangani, I have you here because this falls squarely in your docket. Should there have been a more structured way of communicating government policy or even intervention on serious matters?
Yes,
this is really your docket.
Yes, this is my docket. But I'm talking about a specific case which involves Moses Kuria or any other cabinet.
Are you disappointed by what he said?
I mean, I was not there in the first incident. I saw some clips, some media coverage. I have a liberty to ask Moses Kuria whether he said, but you must know that I can't supervise Moses Kuria. Moses Kuria is a cabinet secretary, and these are appointees of the president. So for you as a media house, what you do, call Moses Kuria, call the appointing authority to get clarification. But to ask me to make an opinion about him when you can reach him, what I think is not important, and I think I don't speak for everybody in the cabinet I'm not supervising anybody. I'm telling you that what you need to appreciate, government is made up of human beings. They are not perfect people. So occasionally we can make mistakes as individuals. And when we make mistakes as individuals, it doesn't become a generalization. And you'll forgive me, but Trevor, the reason why I'm making this statement is not because I want to be unfair to you or rude to you. I'm just pointing out a fact that there is a preoccupation, especially with certain people in this country, including probably your media house, to argue that if you have given yourself a duty to only look for the wrong side of things. When they happen badly, that is when you blow up. But when you see some positive things, you don't ask. So for Moses Kuria's case, call Moses Kuria tomorrow and ask him. But in terms of whether government is speaking from one voice, in terms of communication,